Happy Self-Care Tuesday with me, Shanna. Last week, I brought you the very first Self-Care Tuesday message of just breathe. Why is breathing important? Well, of course, we need to breathe to live, but when there's a lot of panic, a lot of overwhelming circumstances that are completely out of our control, the only thing you can do is breathe. Just breathe. If you haven't had a chance to do so today, do it with me now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, and just give yourself a moment. Don't worry about what's happening now, what's happening later. Just take a moment for yourself. Calm your mind, calm your spirit. So today, I wanted to talk to you about grounding. Why is it important to be grounded? Because there are a lot of uncertainties that are happening. Every day, we're getting new announcements from the state. We're getting new announcements from the leader of our country, from the CDC, and all the people that are letting us know what are the best course of action to take during these uncertain times. So that can cause a lot of anxiety. And anxiety comes from that fear, that uncertainty of not knowing what is going to happen next. Because we are kind of in this for a while, and this has really shaken up our normal. So now it's time to really focus on a new normal. And what does that look like? Well, that anxiety, that feeling of overwhelm, that panic can rise up. So it's important to just stop and do the 3-3-3 method. So what that means is stop in that moment when you can feel that anxiety start to rise, and look for 3 things that you can see, that you can spot. I see a bird who is being very noisy. I see my wind chimes, and I see that beautiful tree. Then I want you to take the next 3. What can you touch? Well, I'm touching this chair that I'm sitting in. I can touch my hot cup of cocoa or tea or coffee, whatever your preference is. I can feel that heat emanating from that cup. I can also feel the ground beneath my feet. Then the next 3. What can you hear? I hear that bird being very loud, very noisy. When the wind blows, I can hear my wind chimes. When the cars drive by, I can hear those things. What it means to take this grounding method is to use your senses. So whether you mix up what those 3 look like, maybe it's your body. Be in your body. So wiggle your fingers or your nose or maybe your toes. Whatever it is, really connect with your surrounding, what you see going on around you, what your reality is in the moment. Ground yourself by using your senses. That's what they're there for. So you pick what your 3-3-3 could look like for you. For me, it is holding that hot cup of something comforting that just comforts me and kind of warms me up on the inside, even without sipping it. Or even there is that taste factor. Those could be your 3 things that you use to ground yourself. You decide what that looks like for you. What do you need to feel in the moment? Because we have a new normal happening, and we're still trying to figure out what that looks like. That can cause a lot of anxiety and a lot of overwhelming feelings. So don't panic. Take a deep breath. And take 3-3-3. Connect with your surroundings. Ground yourself in your body and what your reality looks like. As I have gone out in my yard and I see all the things that are growing, and I dig my hands into that earth, and grounding myself into my environment, you pick what those 3-3-3 look like for you. And through the week, I will go ahead and make a couple posts of what some of those could be. So using your senses, okay? We have our 5 senses. Each day I'll post something different of what those things could be in that area. So whether it's what things can you look at to make sure that you're in the moment? What things can you touch? What things can you hear or taste or smell to be in the moment? And then being in your body to connect with yourself and your well-being and how you are. Because yes, things are kind of nerve-wracking right now, but how are you today? All you can do is take it one day at a time. And if you're really in one of those places, then maybe you need to take it one moment at a time. That is self-care. Taking care of yourself, not just your physical needs, but also what you need mentally and emotionally. Take those few moments to yourself. Care for yourself. Put that oxygen on yourself. Ground yourself. And have a great day. And I look forward to seeing you next week.